Why do people change their minds? It's one of the most fascinating questions you can ask.
I think it's a very good question. I would try to come at it in two different ways. I think the hardest thing in political dialogue is that it's too easy too quickly for people to get frozen into a position. And then it just becomes throwing arguments back and forth and nobody's listening to each other. The best conversations that you can have with someone to begin to change their mind and their hearts is to come alongside them, not in front of them, but to come alongside them. This is why, again, I think Jesus is such a great teacher. If you come alongside someone and understand where they are, to try to penetrate what are the deepest aspirations that they have, and then begin to try to shape the way you ask questions. Most people, when they want to go make points, they make statements. They don't ask questions. Questions are harder. It takes time. But if you allow that to happen, what is going to happen? The other person is going to become engaged with you, is going to become vested in you because you've taken an interest in that person or that group of people or whatever it may be. But by trying to connect my children with your children, my life with your life, so that all of a sudden we're on the same path together. We're not like this together, but we're on the path together. We're on the Emmaus road together. And in that sense, you then begin to have a deeper relationship and more trusting one. And then, given your reading, given your experience, you have to then have the agility of your own mind to figure out what questions do I need to ask here? What things do I need to better understand? And that other person is going to respect you for that. And then begin to say, well, maybe I don't agree with him on that, but you know, if he runs for office, I'm going to go with him anyway. Because I trust him. I trust him. And that's the way I think you change minds. How you create a shared vision is ultimately that's where you want to get to. But the shared vision comes ultimately through a shared friendship and trust. And that's what you have to build in those meetings. And it takes time. I mean, it takes time. But you have to have the patience, and then people will follow. They will follow. Yes, sir.